What do we have left? Don't know why I went in here. I have the fire and the light one left, and both require the golden gauntlets. What one of the new options is potentially you might not need the golden gauntlets to finish the game because in the new version there is an option to skip most of Ganon's castle, including the trials and the escape from the castle, which is pretty interesting. Also, this part without the hover boots is kind of intense actually, because with the hover boots the middle platform doesn't actually sink. But yeah, since we don't have those, we have to do this one without it. Which I think I used to do when I was young as well. I used to do this place without the hover boots because I hated the hover boots. But yeah. Even with the golden gauntlet, it's still impressive how far he throws those things. I mean, that's insane. But now for the hardest part. So, in order to get out of this room, you need a long shot. And you need to stand on this middle platform in order to get out of here. And it sinks. But luckily I was able to make it before it fell down too far. So this just leaves the light trial. That's pretty funny that he just smashes it against the barrier. Jesus. Everything that involves those big rocks is just funny in this game. Oh yeah, this room. This room is like chess palooza. So if you're missing something and you have the golden gauntlets and all the medallions, you can easily come in here and hope, because there's like 7 chests in this one little room. And there's another one in the next room as well. What is this gonna be? Well, it looks like we get another heart container. Wow, that's pretty funny though. And another Decaseed bullet bag. So, you know. They're getting all kinds of stuff in this place. And there it is, the Kokiri sword. At the end of the game, we get Kokiri's sword. Oh, that's funny. One last chest. You might as well pick it up at this point. And there's the boss key. So at least we don't have to worry about that now. I still think I checked this chest though. Yeah. Just for the fun of it. And we got the last bottle with Lon milk in it. You know, it's kind of funny. So actually, the only thing we don't have is the ice arrows and the hover boots. Everything else in the game. Oh, and the Din's fire and Neighbor's love. But yeah, most got a lot of stuff. God, for some reason I'm really bad at dodging rocks in this game. I don't know why. Right then, that's the last barrier. It's time to start the final ascent, even though that's not what I'm gonna do right now. Now, what I was doing here, I was looking for something very specific because there is a room here somewhere with a guy that sells blue potions, but I can never find. I can never find it for some reason. Also, at this point, it was very late at night, and I have something called Flux on my computer, which kind of changes the color of my screen a little bit in the evening, so it doesn't get too straining on the eyes. And it already kicked in by this point, so it's even more difficult, kind of a bit more difficult to see in the darkness. But so here I decided to go. Since I couldn't find the guy inside, I decided to go to buy some potions and stuff just to be safe on the Ganondorf fight. Because you know what really would suck would be to run out of magic or something at the last boss and be like, oh, well crap, that sucks. So yeah, I think what I do is I buy a couple of green potions here. And then maybe a red one? Yeah, just to be safe. And then back we go. I've drawn this out way too much at this point, I feel like. So, I'm happy that I'm actually finally going to the end of the game. Rewatching the parts I've post-commentated on, I realized there's so much stuff I could have done better. So many things I could have done better. Alright then. Here we go. The final ascent into madness. Well, not really. I always like that. There's like these multiple rooms with different enemies from the game before the end. And then yeah, this room with these guys. Which honestly, I think I'm better off fighting these guys with the Master Sword, it feels like sometimes. Because, yeah, the stab doesn't really work as well at these guys as it does with the Master Sword. I decided to check here because why not? Might as well check what the final chest of the game is. And it's 5 rupees! Which is quite kind of funny. Final chest in the game is 5 rupees. I don't know why I did a jump slash there, to be honest. Why? Why am I so bad? This is why I don't watch my own videos. You know, after editing and stuff. This is why. Alright then, it's time for the end. There's only one thing left to kill in this game. This final walkway, which is pretty cool actually. Red carpet in the windows, it's actually pretty cool. With the organ music getting louder and louder. And there he is. Come on, Ganon. Let's play tennis. How did that still work? I always, for some reason, I've always gone to these corners ever since I was a kid because I thought he destroyed the blocks if you stood on them. I don't know, it's always been a thing. In the foot! I shot you in the foot! Ah! So close. Should finish him here. Maybe. We're gonna actually stab him. There you go. So yeah, this cutscene in the 1.0 version is still left in, but it's heavily cut out, or it's basically cut out in the 2.0 version, which is a lot nicer. And here for a most nerve-wracking part of Ganon's tower, or Ganon's castle, whatever you want to call it. I hate this part. It honestly terrifies me every time I run down these platforms on the outside of the castle. Final descent though. We just passed 8 hours 30. Wow. This really did take a long time, didn't it? I think this is the worst part right here. You see how tiny this little platform gets. One rock at the right time and you fall straight off. I guess I lied, there is more stuff we have to kill, other than Ganon. Oh, it's interesting this part that they throw in a couple Stalfos towards you right here. And this little jump here also can be quite nerve-wracking. Even Zelda does her little gasp there. And as if the stealthos weren't enough, you have a re-dead here. Right at the end. Goddamn re-deads. Alright then, time for the final battle. He looks so pissed at this point. Of course, it wouldn't be a Zelda game unless you fight Pig Ganon. Pig form Ganon. I do like how it's so dark though that you can't even properly see his face. That's really interesting. Oh no, our Master Sword, whatever are we going to do? We're gonna use this. What I like to do here is roll between his legs and hit his tail. No, I think the intended thing here to do is to stun him with light arrows and then attack his tail. Honestly, what's the point when you can just roll between his legs? Okay, I do apologize that this part is really dark, but even on the game is just really dark at this point. The whole game, it's supposed to be this dark at this point. So it doesn't really matter what weapon you use here. I believe any kind of weapon does the equal amounts of damage. You can even use Deku Nuts to do damage to him, which is kind of funny. The only time Deku Nuts actually does damage is against this version of Ganon. Alright, so now we have round 2. And we still use the same tactic. Roll through his legs. Yeah, that's the first time I've actually seen one of those pillars you destroy actually drop magic. Usually it's just bombs I see for some reason. Actually, I wonder if bombs would do damage to him in this. There you go. And he's done. The game is over. 8 hours 37 minutes. Holy crap. And yeah, sorry about the resolution here. I wanted to take screenshot. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. It's the Ocarina of Time Randomizer done. First time I ever played it, and believe me, I feel like I've gotten a lot better at it since then. Alright then, so I'm gonna let the ending play out for y'all, and thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in whatever I do after this. So bye all, and have a lovely day.